Hey YouTube. So it's been a while since I've been on here, but I have been mixing things up a little bit with my hair products and what I've used, and I've tried about 4 different lines of curly hair products. So I've got more information to provide to you guys, and I wanted to go over one of them. So this video will be a product review of it's called the Curls Unleashed line, and I actually bought this line. I was on the hunt for a new line to use, and what had happened was, and I heard about this line because I was on the hunt for a new curly line, and I looked on YouTube to see what I could find, and everybody was ranting and raving about Curls Unleashed and how amazing it was, and so I went to Sally's and I picked up the whole line, and I learned my lesson to not do that anymore. Because I did not like the product. This, for the most part, is not going to be a positive review, but I want to start by saying that just because, like, the lesson that I learned here was just because something works for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Everyone's hair is different. It just didn't work out for me. And I have a list here of what I bought. I bought the Curl Refresher, the Curl Boosting Jelly, the Moisturizing Conditioner, the Leave-In Conditioner, and the Sulfate-Free Shampoo. So typically when I get a line, I want to try all the lines in the product, so I got the shampoo. I don't use sulfate, so I was happy about that. I got the Moisturizing Conditioner, I got the Curl Refresher and the Leave-In Conditioner, and the Curl Boosting Jelly, and they also have Shine and Define Mousse, and I was going to get that because I don't use mousse on my hair, and they also have a Curl Defining Cream, and I didn't get that because I don't use creams on my hair. I know my hair well enough to know that my hair does not do well with cream. So I stick to gel, so everyone was ranting and raving about the Curl Boosting Jelly, so I thought I'd give it a try, and I should foremention that I came into this line transitioning from the Diva Curl line, and I had been using that Diva Curl line for about 3 months. I had been using Mixed Chicks for about 6 months before that, and both of those products are very natural. They don't have a lot of chemicals in them, and I can say that when I use Diva Curl, because I used it for 3 months, they really don't have a shampoo. They have the no poo cleanser, but it's really not a shampoo. It doesn't like cleanse your hair the way a shampoo would or something with sulfates would. And so when I went into this line, I was fine with using the shampoo because it said it was sulfate free, and I don't know what was in it that made it sudsy, but typically when you get a sulfate free shampoo, it doesn't sud up. There aren't like subs or like bubbles or lather. And this one lathered like crazy, and I thought it was kind of cool because it was sulfate free, and so I was like, oh, that's nice. So then I washed my hair, and then I used the moisturizing conditioner and the shampoo. It smelled good. I'm trying to think of what it smelled like. It just kind of smelled like shampoo. It didn't really smell like anything particular, but the conditioner did smell like herbal essences. So I did that, and then I put in leave-in when I got out of the shower, and I sealed my hair with leave-in, and then I put in the Curl Boosting Jelly, which was an interesting texture. I don't have it to show you, but you can look it up on one of the videos. It's kind of like the Kinky Curly Custard, but it's like purple. It kind of smells like grapes, and it's just the consistency of it was very unusual. It was like goop. It was just an unusual texture. But it felt good in my hair. It felt kind of like it had a lot of like slip in it. It made my hair feel soft, and then I diffused my hair, and it looked fine, and then I went to bed, which is usually how I do my hair. I'm not a morning person, so I don't get up to do my hair in the morning. I'll do it the night before, and then I'll put it in the pineapple, put satin bonnet on, and then I have satin pillowcase because I sleep like a maniac and roll around and the bonnet always comes off. So anyway, so then I woke up the next day, and my hair looked awful. That didn't keep the curl, and it had like flattened my hair. I can't even describe like what it did to my hair. It like dragged my hair down. Like there's parts of my hair, like these parts, like are obviously not like, here's a good one, this part. It's just an old piece of hair and it's not very curly, but this was like the way that all of my hair was. This like parts up here that are like pretty coiled up, they were completely like pulled down, and it felt like a broomstick. It felt super dry, just like very coarse, and it had separated my curls. Like I don't even know how it did that. It separated everything, and it was just big, and it was just bad. It was horrible. And it also tangled, and like when I wash my hair, on Sundays I do the pre-poo. I like put the deep conditioner and the oil and stuff, and then I cleanse my hair, cleanse it with a sulfate-free shampoo, or the no poo cleanser was what I was using. And then I do the diffusing, whatever. And then on Wednesday I do a co-wash, and those are the only 2 times that I actually brush out my hair. And I do it about the 3rd or 4th day, because by that time it's tangled. And not that I like run my fingers through my hair, but it's never like tangly or like ratty. And when I had used that product, it was just like when I woke up that morning, my hair was, whatever I had said, and it was tangled. Like it was like ratty. There were knots in it. It had like stuck together. It looked like a hot mess. It had looked like considering that I had washed my hair and deep conditioned it and everything the night before, and I hadn't done anything but slept on it like I normally do, it looked like I hadn't washed my hair in like 7 days, that I hadn't brushed it in 7 days, that I didn't put anything in it, that I had just put a flat iron through it, and just like it looked like my hair had been through a war. And I thought for sure, because I had heard so many good things about this product line, I thought for sure that this had to be something about, this had to be something that I was doing wrong. So I used the Curl Refresher, which I like to buy from companies to see what they're like, but typically I just I get a little spray bottle and I put 1/3 of leave-in conditioner or regular conditioner, and then 2/3 water, and I shake it up, and that's what I use the next morning. I just like saturate my hair with that, and then fluff it, and it's ready to go. And I do that for 3 or 4 days until I wash it or do a co-wash again. And I used the Curl Refresher, and it smelt good, and it actually worked. It helped to it helped to make it look better. But it was still tangled. It was still very, very, very dry. I mean, it was just, I did not have a good reaction to whatever was in that stuff. And I thought it was maybe I had put on too much of the curl boosting jelly. Maybe my hair was just reacting from using such a different product than the Diva Curl. And so I thought it could be any of those things. So then I wet my hair again that night. I actually had to put my hair up because it was such a mess. And then I put conditioner in my hair, I detangled it, got in the shower again, used less product, tried to do it differently so that I wasn't touching my curls at all, so that it couldn't, pull the hair apart or tangle up or something. And it was even worse. It was even drier than it was before. And it would I don't even know how that happened. It managed to uncurl my curls. For something that's supposed to make your hair curlier, it just didn't. And it was so dry, I can't even describe to you how it felt. And I was upset about it because my hair, I don't have dry hair. I mean, naturally curly hair is dry, but my hair is not dry. I biblically moisturize my hair. It's because I just my hair is my thing. I take care of it, and for me to take care of it as much as I do, and for me to use a product once and for it to just suck up all the moisture out of my hair, just took everything out. I was really upset about that. So I was moaning and groaning about it. I went back to Sally's, and I guess if you use less than 1/4 of whatever the product is, they'll let you take it back. So I took it back, and it was actually kind of funny because you need the receipt to take it back to get a refund. So I went dumpster diving through my trash bin to find it, and I found it, left it in the kitchen when I went to Sally's, and ended up having to do an exchange because I forgot the freaking receipt. So I ended up doing an exchange for the As I Am line, which is what I have in my hair now. This is 2nd day hair, and I'm probably going to wear it through Monday night or Tuesday. I should probably Monday night because we're having a thing Tuesday at work, and I should look pretty. So it's working well, but I had to do like a severe conditioning treatment to my hair to get it back to the way that it was. And I can do a review on the product that I use to do that. That's like my holy grail product. If something happens to my hair, if like I use it after I dye my hair, I use it before and after I straighten my hair with a flat iron. And in an event like this where I had a product that just sucked the moisture out of my hair. And I don't think that this product didn't work for me because I was transitioning from Diva Curl to this line because I used the As I Am line and it worked fine with my hair. It didn't do anything to it. And I've used enough different lines to know that my hair doesn't have that much of a reaction when I change products. So it was something in that line. It dried my hair out more than it's ever been dried out before. But no one else seemed to have that complaint. So it could be that my hair just didn't like whatever was in it and it just had a bad reaction to it. I'm pretty sure that that's what it is because people have been ranting and raving about it. So for my hair, I did not like it. I don't want to jump to the conclusion and say I wouldn't recommend it to someone else because it has worked for so many other people, but it did not work for me, and I would not repurchase it again. I returned it. So anyway, I guess that's all I have to say about the Curls and Leash line. Don't recommend it. But I guess on the upsides of it, the sulfate-free shampoo, it does lather up really well. So maybe whatever ingredient does that is what dried out my hair. The conditioner does detangle. It smells really good. It's got a lot of slip in it. The curling jelly, like before, like I guess I can't really give an accurate, actually I can. When I used the curl boosting jelly, because I thought maybe it was the shampoo that I was using, so I went back to the Diva Curl shampoo and conditioner and then tried the curl boosting jelly again with that, and it just didn't work. So I can say the curl boosting jelly didn't work. The conditioner, I liked it, but it obviously didn't offer up enough moisture to repair whatever the shampoo or the gel was doing to my hair. So, I mean, it worked to detangle, but it didn't moisturize my hair any to compensate for the effects of the other products. And the shampoo, even though it's sulfate-free, it cleans your hair like a sulfate does, and that includes the dryness that a sulfate would give you. So, and the curl refresher, I actually would recommend, and because I use conditioner and water in my hair, and I don't really feel the need to go buy products that are like that, if I did, I would recommend the curl refresher. I thought that worked amazingly, and it smells really good. That product I liked. So, I guess that's my review on the Curls and Leash line. I have another review on the Diva Curl line, which I'm sure you've heard through this video. I liked very much. I'm probably going to record that actually right after this one. And then I'm actually using the As I Am line now. So I'll do a video on that after I've used most of the products. And yeah, so I guess that's it. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy holidays. I guess I will see you guys later. Bye.